Dear fans, dear football fans, and dear Manchester United fans, what I want to do now is something I don't do normally. I don't like it when I bring out a video for someone who actually is expressing his opinions, then I start talking about it. But I saw this video and I felt like a lot of people need to be educated. Yes, a lot of people need to be educated on what management looks like. Yes, I want you to see this video. After that, I would come back.
If you can remember vividly, I told you people that this man, he has a very, very arrogant and high-handed approach towards players. And if you have this kind of approach, it go hard for you to succeed for this modern day of football. Maybe in the olden days, when coaches, they conk players, maybe that time when we say, if you no play well, coach, your coach go conk you for head. That time when we say coaches, they earn more money than players. You know, coaches were like the lord and master of football clubs. As a coach, in this modern day of football, you need to be friends with your players. You need to have a very good relationship with your players. How many players now? The same thing he did to Rashford. The same thing he did to Rashford, he's about to do it to Garnacho. You are forgetting that these players have friends in the dressing room. And they'll be looking at themselves. If this man can treat Garnacho like this, how much more me? You dey forget. Say players feel connive to sack you. You are forgetting as a manager that players are the ones that play on the pitch. And they can decide to sack you tomorrow by playing nonsense on the pitch. Go on the pitch and play without passion. Knowing fully well that when they don't play well and the results are bad, now you then go sack. Alejandro Garnacho is one of Manchester United's best players. These players need coaching. They need proper management. Someone like Amorim cannot manage a player like Vinny Jr. Someone like Amorim, you cannot manage a player like Vinny Jr. or manage a player like Rafinha. All these players will get hot head. Or Neymar. You are seeing a young player that is coming up. And you can clearly see that, you know, this player has attitude. Garnacho, he wants to be a superstar. Your job is to coach him and calm him down. Instead, you are bringing high-handed approach every single time. Say, make him go find new club. Don't worry. They go soon sack you. Just relax.
We all saw that video, and where the guy says Amorim will not succeed with this type of attitude, with this type of stubbornness, hand-handedness, and all of that and all of that. Let me give you a little rundown. Amorim took over Sporting Lisbon. The coach before them was playing a 3-4 something formation, and Amorim came in and chose the 3-4-3 formation. Yes, that was the formation he chose, and he went right straight into it. He did not come to say, you know what, I will transition. He took it. He came in. He took it. Now, the Sporting CP board gave Amorim 100% chance to do anything that he wanted to do. In the first summer, he loaned and sold out 17 players. That was what he did. That was absolute, like cleaning the house, absolutely. Remember, Amorim has come out to say also in his last interview that the problem is not just about football on the pitch. That a lot of things has to be taken care of, even in the backroom staff, in the club's management. This is what Amorim has come out to say. And now, Ineos and the Glazers needs to give this guy 100% backup. Player like Alejandro Garnacho, hold on, let me even give the next season, after getting out all of these players and bringing him the players that he feels will be capable of playing his system. He did not lose a single game until he played Benfica at the game before the last match, and he lost just one game in the whole of the season, and he gave Sporting their first league title in 19 years and went ahead to win subsequent league titles and giving them the other honors. That was what Ruben Amorim did at Sporting, and this was what Manchester United board saw and went for him to tell him, you must come now. Manchester United is in crisis. And he has come and he has revealed it all, that a lot of things has to change. Recruitment has to change. What is it called? Scouting has to change. A lot of things have to change with Manchester United to bring in the players that will be capable of fighting for the badge. This guy said Amorim would not handle a player like Vini Jr. Vini Jr. has never ever come out to criticize his coach, Carlo Ancelotti. He did not come out at any time to say Carlo Ancelotti has been doing this or this has been doing that, or I am bigger than Real Madrid, or I am supposed to be pampered in Real Madrid. No. Vini Jr. has always talked about Vini Jr. character. His attitude has been always on the pitch, just like Bruno Fernandes. It has always been on the pitch. Vini Jr. shows character. The input of Vini Jr. in a team. You cannot compare the input of Vini Jr. in Real Madrid to the input of Alejandro Garnacho in Manchester United. It is not even possible. You cannot even compare it. Alejandro Garnacho is a prodigy that is coming up to become a superstar. His attitude. Let me tell you what attitude does to players. Romario was supposed to be more than what he became. Attitude. Adriano, attitude. Balotelli, attitude. Attitude kills talent. Yes, it is not about coaches. A coach like Mourinho. Balotelli played for Mourinho and it was difficult. Balotelli played for, is it Mancini? Yes, Mancini. And it was difficult. Balotelli played for AC Milan. It was difficult to handle such a player with attitude and ego. They are always difficult to handle. It does not have to do with any coach managing managing ego. If you feel you are too big to sit on the bench, if you feel you are too big to listen to the coach, you leave the club. It is very simple. Whether you go to another club and excel has nothing to do with this coach. What this coach wants to do is excel in his own job. And if you're going to be a hindrance, you have to go. Garnacho has proven that he will become a hindrance. Marcus Rashford has refused to work hard. Jadon Sancho has refused to work according to the coach ethics. You guys have to go. Garnacho that he's talking about, Garnacho was the first guy to have problem with Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag complained of his character, his attitude, not coming to training, and you are telling that these players need coaching. What kind of coaching do you? They don't train for us. Make it go collect training. He should go home and collect training. Make we see which club you go survive with that kind of attitude. He should go. As Shebi you the market and give Barcelona. Make Barcelona can't carry. Manchester United is not that club. Manchester United is not that club. A coach has to be friends with the players. Erik ten Hag was trying to be friends with the players. What did he name? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was trying to be friends with his players. What did he achieve? What did they achieve? Nothing. Nothing. So my brother, I know you want to talk about football, but see, a player with an attitude has to leave the club for the coach to be able to manage the ones who listens to him, the ones who understands him, the ones who wants to play for him. A player is supposed to love his coach and play for his coach. Because as you talk he say then get friends for dressing room. They feel gang up and sack you. That's why he's getting rid of all of them. All of them will go gang up, sack him. He's getting rid of all of them. When they come out. Because all of them gang up, sack Erik ten Hag. Now all of them gang up, come out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Now all of them gang up. Now the same them gang up. They should leave the club for God's sake. This is Manchester United. You cannot come into Manchester United, a club. You cannot be bigger than the club. You cannot be bigger than the management. You cannot be bigger than the manager. Whether you collect money past the manager, you know if they bigger than the manager. It's not possible. Do you know how many billionaires go to school for lectures? Do you know how many billionaires go back to school to collect lectures? You can't say if they reach there, make the lecturer they fear them, then because they be billionaires. Lecturer go doing job. This guy was hired to win league, not be to pamper Garnacho. If you pamper Garnacho, how many players you go pamper? All of them go turn babies now. Garnacho, nobody can contest Garnacho's contribution. Nobody can contest his hard work. Nobody can contest how he wants to play. No, nobody can. But his attitude, his input, and his decision making are poor. And if you are like that as a player, you have to sit down and learn. But if you feel like you are big, nobody can talk to you, nobody can correct you, leave the club. Yes. And farewell to Garnacho. Farewell to every other player that is going to leave Manchester United. This guy, Ruben Amorim, has done it before. He will do it again. And and all of those mind where they give, I don't know who they give mind. Manchester United fans, plastic fans, when if you support their coach, when if you back their coach, will come. All of now them they give mind. The real Manchester United fans, the born Manchester United fans, they know what is going on and they are hell bent in supporting their coach. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me what you think.